City Council regular session, August 19th, 2019, 6 p.m. at the City Municipal Building. Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Janet, take the roll call, please.
Alderpersons Goodhue.
Here.
Hanson.
Here.
Plum.
Here.
Robinson.
Here.
Scott.
Here.
Wade.
Here.
Mayor Panaleo.
Here.
Street Superintendent Barry.
Here.
Police Commander Schley.
Next would be approval or correction of minutes for the meeting held on August 5th, 2019, regular session.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for the meeting held on August 5th, 2019, regular session. I'll second it.
Take a vote, please, Janet.
Hanson.
Yes.
Plum.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Petitions and communications, citizen comment. Discussion of any topic brought before the council during petitions and communications. Do we have anything? Okay. Report of the standing committees. Nothing on policy and procedure. Update on public works.
T-shirts for a public works crew are to be ordered. And Public Works is purchasing a haul truck. And the city will be providing garbage cans for the Band-Aid benefit coming up on August 24th.
Thank you. And as far as for me, obviously, I'm going to plug our event on the 24th. We're hoping for some great revenue to come into the city through Band-Aid, and also many instruments, and financially supporting the middle school and instruments is a great thing for us to do. I know that I did mention last month in regards to our community rock painting. So if you see the flyer, here it is. This is our community rock painting. And we're looking forward to that. We're looking for additional volunteers because we're going to be working with preschool to 4th grade. So come and help us out with games. We do have somebody that is donating food, so we'll be able to feed the kids after school. So this is going to be a real great thing. The other thing I wanted to give an update on, and I know Mr. Berry will go into it a little bit more detail, but there has been some delays due to the high groundwater in the area on our road construction. So if you felt that your roads were going to be worked on and you haven't seen anyone yet, Mr. Berry will be able to give us an update on that and explain exactly what's going on. So I'll just go ahead and have Officer Sly go ahead and give us an update for the police department.
Updates I have is I received a letter of resignation from Corey Vallquette, one of our part-time officers. He was full-time, went part-time, he went to Rome. He actually got an offer to go full-time with county, so he is resigning effective September 2nd. So hopefully off our last hiring process we'll be able to hire some more part-timers to fill that void as well. As for, which we'll talk about, and the first thing is full-time Barry Weir. We've got, he's our top candidate. Barring any major, that he fails his drug test, he should be good to go. He passed psychological and passed his medical exam, so he's going to be a great asset. He's got a lot of experience and be able to teach me a few things and everybody else a few things, so we're excited to have him here. New squad is in. We'll be working to get that switched over. Once we get all the parts and everything we need to do the new squad switch over. So hopefully that'll be on the road in the next month or so. It's going to take some time to get some things ordered. With my grant that I got the light bar ordered and radar and some of the other thing, the printer ordered. So that's coming. So you'll see an expenditure for that, but it'll be right back reimbursed once we get the receipts for it and the bills for it. So I'll get that back as soon as possible. Also, letter to the businesses went out this week, going out this week for the warnings for the addressing. Carol's been working on that and he's got that all taken care of. We sent those out this week, so that's all I got.
Mr. Berry, an update on Public Works.
I'll start with the construction projects. Pierce Street water main looping project has been put off until springtime.
due to high groundwater levels. If they were to try and go in there and start construction now, they would have to do a bunch of dewatering at a much higher cost to the city. So hopefully by next spring, we'll have less groundwater and they can do that. Kenwood subdivision project, the only things that will be done this year is Vincent Street will be complete with curb gutter, stormwater, new blacktop, and the 2 culverts on Juneau Street will also get replaced this year. Kenwood Street and College Street will probably not get done. If they should find it, they get done with Vincent and the culverts in time, they may have time to get some of the underground infrastructure done, but the roads will more than likely stay gravelled through the winter, which really isn't a big issue because they've been gravel for how many years now, and we'll deal with it. But it's basically the time constraint with Gerke to get in here to do it. That's why Public Works Committee recommended that we do the change order for that, so that everything will get done next spring at no additional cost. All monies will stay exactly the same, so there will be no increase in any cost for either of the projects. So that's the update on that. They're supposed to be coming in sometime the first week of September to start doing Vincent Street and the culverts. The big thing that we got going on right now, and most of you are aware, is the groundwater and the water in the basement here at City Hall. At this point, best as we can tell, it is groundwater. The guys and I did discuss a little bit today, well, is there any way it could be a water main leak? We don't think so. The water main is out in the alley here, so if there was a problem with that, it would be showing up someplace else. The water is all contained to this side of the basement. When you suck the water up, there's 3 different spots where you can actually see the water bubble up between the wall and the basement floor. I've contacted 4 different companies that deal with basement water problems. I've got 2 coming on Thursday. I've got 1 coming next week Monday and 1 coming next week Tuesday to assess the situation down there and get proposals on what we can do to fix the problem. Right now, basically, the guys are coming down. They were here this morning for 4 hours with a shop vac sucking the water up. They took out 60-some shop vac fulls of water. They were back again this afternoon, did another 40 of them. Walker tonight's gonna hopefully go down there and try to suck some up so we don't have the same problem tomorrow morning. This morning was the worst it's been. There was probably 3 inches of water from wall to wall down in that basement. We talked about tomorrow morning, Chris and Joel are gonna check the roof just to make sure the drains and there's no problems upstairs there on the roof. Just trying to figure out where this is. Right now, we've got more groundwater than we have ever seen in the 18 years I've been here with the city. You can drive all over and see that. It's not just here, it's everywhere. So we're doing what we can. Hopefully we can come up with some answers when these companies come in, but at what cost is going to be the problem. It just needs to quit raining. These 2 inches an hour are killing us. So we've done a lot more blacktop patching around town. Some of you, if you go on the tour with us tonight, that's mostly what I'm going to do is drive you around, show you some of the streets, some of the problems. We're going to go over to Burt Morris Park, look at the ditches and see some of the water problems we got over there. The guys started cleaning and working on storm drains, catch basins. Pretty much the whole other TIF projects out at the wastewater plant are pretty much completed. Water system is completed. Knock on wood, everything has been working pretty good. There's been a few glitches here and there, but for the most part, things are running along real good. So, got it for now.
All right, I got a quick 2-part question. I see that we got our ATV, UTV signs up. How long have those been up now? 2 weeks?
Give or take a week and a half, 2 weeks. We've had a few issues here and there. 2 of the signs we put up were actually put up. One was out on 11th Avenue coming into town just past the railroad tracks. We put the sign up in town of Adams right away. Out here on North Street and 11th, the sign got put up in town of Adams right away. We had to move those signs so they were, basically we just moved them across the road so they were actually on city property. We still need to pick up some more no ATV signs so that people know that they cannot drive up and down Main Street. Every intersection coming to Main Street has to have a sign that says no ATVs, even though you can cross, people still think, oh, so they'll turn right. So we still need to pick up some signs. I talked to the mayor and Janet briefly about that today, so.
So it's either that or opening up
Or,
13.
right, it's either that or we just bite the bullet and open up Main Street too.
All right, second part question, that was for the chief. How's it looking? Have you had any calls or complaints about people?
I've only had one, we only had really one complaint, and that was one I saw where somebody went, they didn't even have it posted yet. They're starting to, when we're cruising down Main Street, and we basically educated them, and that's really the only issue we had.
Okay.
So we haven't really had a ton of issues. I think it'll probably change once all the surrounding municipalities, open up. That'll actually change things, give us probably more traffic. But as of right now, we're not having a huge issue. As far as I know, there's probably only a few people that are driving, as I think Officer Kirsten is driving his UTV to work. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a few gentlemen where I worked,
You
and
know-
bringing them into work too, so that's
So-
how I finally noticed that the streets were open, otherwise I didn't know the signs.
So I mean, other than that, I think, like I said, I think the citizens of the community are gonna be the least of our worries. It's gonna be people outside that are gonna cause the problems.
Right.
Most people
Yeah,
wanna
that's
have
concerned.
the ability to
Yeah,
do so
so-
and use it. So it's just the biggest thing. And with Main Street, the only concern there is with the semi-traffic, that it just limits the potential of someone getting creamed and not seen by a semi. That'd be my only concern.
Right.
The biggest thing moving forward now is education. Some of the ATV clubs have already posted stuff on their websites. They're doing education. And that's gonna be the big thing moving forward, is just educating people as to what you can do, what you can't do, where you can ride, where you can't ride. Friendship is in the process. They have opened all of their streets up. They're just waiting for their signs to get here to be posted. Town of Adams has opened up, but they've got restrictions on theirs. They put the restrictions that you have to be under, I believe, 25 miles an hour, and from 11 p.m. at night to 6 in the morning, there is no ATVs on any township road. That was the only way they could barely get their ordinance passed. So that's gonna, down the line,
Yeah,
could cause some
Chester's
problems.
meetings tonight, so.
But, I think you're gonna see more and more start happening. I know rumor has it that the county is gonna be opening up all of the county roads to ATVs. The state is actually opening up some of theirs. The state has already opened up State Highway 29, going across the bridge in Necedah. You're gonna see a lot more start opening up because there's pressure. Communities are opening ATVs up. So it's gonna be a push forward, so. But I think the big thing is gonna be educating the people, so, and I think Scott will agree with me on that one, so.
So did you guys with Rome and all the other surrounding communities come up with the idea of the same signs? Because I actually kind of like the fact that the signs all the same.
That's pretty much, I talked to Chief Lobby in Rome, and he kind of told me that, yeah, let's stick with a sign like this because they're common.
Right.
If everybody has the same
Same
sign,
sign, they all look the same,
people are
deals
gonna
going
see
on.
that and understand it more. I know
Right.
Friendship's getting the signs, same ones we have from the same place. So, yeah, that's
Okay.
another big part of it, yes.
And speaking of signs, we have some additional signs on Main Street, right?
Yes, we have 2-hour parking on Main Street now. We also have signage up for off-street parking. That's the other thing I wanted to mention too. The lot behind the theater, I did have the guys go up there and dig out that real soft sand spot, put a bunch of rock down, and then we gravelled it. So there's now a decent gravel parking area up behind the theater, along with the strip that's always kind of been there. So that hopefully will help too. So,
Okay, very good, thank you.
okay.
All right, also then, with the 2-hour parking,
Yes.
have you gone any further on your municipal court? Obviously,
That's something
you're
that Jason and I
probably
talked about too. We just have to, basically all we have to do is pick which one we want to go with, and then we just have to petition the court, like request permission to do it, and once the court accepts us, then what I would probably look at potentially would be start date of like first of the year, just because that would give everything that we have written up already in like October court dates.
Right.
That would just give us time to get things in motion and then start fresh first of the year, and away we go.
All right, I'm done here.
That's good. No, I mean, it's not good that you're done. I mean, it's good that you had something
I
to say.
understand.
Okay, new business. Approve hiring a full-time police officer, Eric Weir.
Like I said before, Eric comes with a lot of experience. He's got 25 years of experience at the Chicago Police Department. He's retired from there, comes up, and he wants to continue working. He's got a ton of experience working narcotics and gang investigations, even homicides, so he's got some expertise that I don't even have. And I plan on hiring good people to keep the police department better, so I mean, he's definitely gonna be an asset. He's excited to be here. So, barring, like I said, barring that he doesn't pass his drug screening, everything's good to go. He's already passed his psychological and passed his medical exam, so we're just waiting back for the drug screening, which I have to send out, so I'm just waiting on that, so I don't think there'll be any issue with that, because he's currently working in General County as a jailer, so.
Okay, so,
I recommend that, as soon as I get that back, I would call and try to figure out a couple weeks to get him started, and whatever time he needs to get the sheriff's department to give us notice there and get him going, so.
so I'd like to make a motion to hire Eric Weir to be contingent upon passing all of the required exams.
Second it.
Any comments, questions? Janet, take the vote, please.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Okay, approve change order number 2, Pierce Street Utility Extension Project, extending project completion date.
I'll make that motion to extend project completion date for Pierce Street Utility Extension Project. Change order number 2.
I'll second that.
Janet, take the vote, please.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum.
Yes.
Okay, approve the ESRI Esri GIS renewal quote.
I'll make a motion to approve that quote. We just talked about that at finance tonight. I'll second it.
Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Okay, next, approve the alarm system proposal per Mar Security Services.
I'll make that motion to approve the alarm system proposal for Mars Security Services.
I'll second it.
Are there any comments or questions?
We talked about that at finance tonight.
Okay, I wanted to make sure we said that, do you have any questions on it at all? Okay, very good. Janet, take the vote, please.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Approve haul truck loan quote.
I will make that motion to approve the haul truck loan quote.
I'll second that.
Are there any questions or comments? Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Approve brush chipping and grinding and removal of wood, TLB Wood Products.
I'll make that motion to approve the brush chipping, grinding, and removal of wood with TLB Wood Products under the contingent that we had in finance tonight.
I'll second
And can we ask what the contingent was?
it. That they will find $6,000.
That's a good idea.
Well, no, not the whole
I've
6,000.
I've got 4,000 in my budget, so I need to look through all my other line items and find the extra
additional
2,000
2,000.
to come up with it, which should be too big a problem.
Good. We were wondering about that in Public Works too.
Janet, take the vote, please.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Approve purchase of T-shirts for the Public Works employees, and those would be safety vested shirts.
I'll make a motion, we approve the purchase of T-shirts for Public Works.
I'll second it.
questions or comments? Janet, take the vote, please.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Approve street closing alley north of Park Street, Mid-State Technical College. And that was in October, right?
Yes.
Yep.
It's October, yeah, it's October 1st, and it would be October 1st and 2nd.
And second.
We're having a open house ribbon cutting on the 1st, and we're having a heavy metal bus tour for middle schoolers to explore manufacturing on the 2nd. And that's going to require 90 students have lunch by us, so we have a 30 by 30 tent that
Okay.
we're hoping to put into the alleyway to preserve some of our parking spots. So it'll be closed for 2 days.
Okay.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Are there any questions?
So are we gonna put barricades at the end of the alley? Okay.
Okay, and Janet, take the vote, please.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yeah.
Plum.
Yes.
Approve waiver of park fee for Burt Morris Park in the city of Adams and Head Start rock painting.
I think we're gonna deny that.
What's the date? Well, actually.
Naughty.
That's on September the 17th. And when the form was filled out, we did not check mark electric. But I just want you to know that we will need electric because we didn't realize that after the rocks are painted, we have to blow dry the rocks so we can put the polyurethane on it. So just wanted to throw that out there that,
I don't know.
That sounds like a
come
real
on,
plan.
do it for the kids.
Okay, I'll give you that. Nobody else will.
What's going on, man? All the girls are being quiet today.
I'll approve the waiver of the park fee for Burt Morris Park, City of Adams, and Head Start rock painting, even though she didn't ask for the electric.
I'll second it.
Janet, could I take a vote, take a vote, please?
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yeah.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Approve resolution 2019-24R forestry grant representative designation.
I need an explanation.
Yeah.
Basically, this is so we can send in for the grant and to submit for our forester to be designated on the signer of the forms that need to be submitted.
All right, I'll approve the resolution 2019-24R forestry grant representative designation.
I'll second that. Who is the designee?
Well, it just says city forester, so we don't have to be changing names
Okay.
if and when anything changes.
Okay.
In the past, Terry McConnell at one time was the designated kind of city forester. When he retired, Brian Shekels took over as kind of the designated forester. Now that Brian is out at the treatment plant, Joel has shown an interest to take over that job, so he is slowly being trained to take over the forester duties per se for Public Works Department, so.
And then Janet, can you take the vote, please?
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Change or combine the September 2nd, 2019 regular session with September 16th, 2019 regular session due to Labor Day.
I'll make motions to change or combine the September 2nd, 2019 regular session with the September 16th, 2019 regular session due to Labor Day. To combine.
Just one meeting.
Are we combining it?
Combine it? Okay. So do I have to do it again?
No.
Again?
I'll second that.
Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Plum.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Okay, I need approval to pay the bills.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
I'll second.
Janet, take the vote, please.
I have,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a question. What is this waiver benefit charges for $130, $139, I'm sorry?
Unemployment.
Unemployment? Why are we paying unemployment?
That would be from when he left and separated from the police department, he still hasn't reached unemployment or got reemployed anywhere, so he's still regaining that benefit. And I think he had a hearing last year, towards the end of the year, and if we contested, we just,
But what, but if he left on his own, we should not be paying him
he
unemployment.
agreed on his own.
Okay.
That was a separation.
Okay, and then if anyone doesn't have anything else, motion. Oh, vote.
Yeah, do the roll call.
Vote.
Do the,
Just a roll call.
Yeah.
Okay, roll call, please.
Hanson.
No.
Plum.
Yes.
Robinson.
yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion we adjourn.
I'll second it.
And Janet, take the vote.
Plum.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
And immediately following the adjournment, the common council will tour city-owned parcels, well houses, which we're actually, today, we're just going to do the alleys and streets. Thank you.